It is time to face the file, Todd.
And now the Phillips File presents a game that is not about being right or wrong.
Wrong.
It's a game that rewards the lucky.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get late.
It's a game where you just have to be close.
That's right. You've got that right.
The game is closest to the pin.
Let's go while we're young.
And now, here's your ever-excited host, Jim Phillips.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Phillips. Moira! Come on out, Moira. Jenna Banana! Coming behind you. Jenna Banana. All right, who is our first winner to advance, sir? It's your turn. Now, Phil, who would you like to go against? Jenna Banana, Moira, or myself?
You.
Me? Yep. Excellent. You, sir, go into the soundproof booth with Dustin. I'm playing the first round. But we don't have the questions yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like a big round of applause for the associate producer for closest to the pin. Give it up for Brad. Brad has the questions for Mr. Phillips. Brad, over here, sir, have a seat. We have a seat just for you. You can pull it closer. Brad is going to keep track of the answers and the time. You have a timing device, sir? You're good to go? Okay, you got mine. Okay. Yeah. So I'll be in the chair first. Mr. Phillips, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jim Phillips. Brad is recording answers and keeping time. It is backwards. Yeah.
Are you ready? This is Jack's Phace The Phile closest to the pin. Mr. Bradshaw. The category is urban translations. All right? Urban translations. I want you to guess the population of these urban centers from around the globe to the nearest million. Okay?
I got it.
Million.
Population to the nearest million.
Guess the population of these urban centers from around the globe to the nearest million. Are you ready?
I am ready. On your mark.
Get set. Go. Paris, France.
4 million.
Madrid, Spain.
6 million.
Tokyo, Japan.
6 million.
Moscow, the Russian Federation.
5 million.
Mexico City, Mexico.
4 million.
Time.
Bring out Phil. Man, we haven't played this game in so long. Phil, come on, you're up, buddy.
Who's this?
This is Phil.
All right, Phil.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, the top 3 players advance for PPT, and but the loser, the person, out of the 4 players, the person who does the worst, the very worst, we kick him to the curb. But they also win a pair of tickets to Blue Man Group. Are you ready, Phil? Okay,
Phil,
listen up. This is your category.
You know how to play?
Yes.
All right. All right, Phil, here's your category. You're up against Jack. The category is urban translations. I want you to guess the population of these urban centers from around the globe to the nearest million, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Paris, France.
3.5 million.
Madrid, Spain.
10 million.
Tokyo, Japan.
20 million.
Moscow, the Russian Federation.
17 million.
Mexico City, Mexico.
18 million.
Time. All right, Phil, all right. Okay.
Stand up. Brad, we're going to we're going to need you. Brad is going to have to, I might have. Come on. Jim, if you would go through the list, we'll grade these, and Brad will give the answers that we gave.
All right, Paris,
Brad.
France.
10 million. Oh, I'm sorry.
The first one for me.
Oh, yeah. Jack said 4 million. Phil said
And Phil said?
3.5 million.
Yeah, the answer is 10 million.
What's the answer?
10 million.
I'll take it.
All right, we go to Madrid, Spain. What did Jack say?
Jack said 6 million.
And Phil said?
10 million.
The answer is 4 million.
I'll take it.
Tokyo, Japan. Jack said?
Jack said 5 million.
And Phil?
10 million.
32 million. Whoa. 2-1.
Phil's on the board. Woo!
Moscow, the Russian Federation. Jack said?
Jack said 5 million.
How much?
5.
And Phil?
19.
15 million.
We have a tie.
We got a
Tie game, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. Good luck, Phil.
Mexico City, Mexico. Jack said?
4 million.
And Phil?
18 million.
Mexico City, Mexico. 20 million.
Hey, Phil. All right.
All right, Phil.
Phil won his game. Phil, have a seat.
Phil.
Next up, our second winner tonight. Deborah, your choice is between Moira and Jana Banana. Who would you like to go up against?
Moira.
Against Moira. Deborah, you have to go in the soundproof booth. Right there. Mo was here. She was just putting on her makeup. She's good.
Love you. Okay. Woo-hoo. Okay, here we go.
All right, Mo, you ready? You ready, Mo? Here's your category. It's called What You Haulin'? Facts and figures about the trucking industry.
Oh, really?
Facts and figures about the trucking industry.
Who came up with this, Brad? Really?
You ready, Mo?
Yeah.
There we go. 3, 2, 1. When was the Department of Transportation established?
1925.
How many commercial truck drivers are there in the United States?
Professional truck drivers.
Yes.
That it would be 150,000.
Of the 15.5 million trucks operating in the United States, how many are tractor trailers?
Oh. That would be 20 million.
What percentage of all freight transported annually in the United States is hauled by trucks?
65.
How many miles did the U.S. transportation industry log in 2006?
How many what?
How many miles?
Oh. 100 million.
Time.
I don't know.
Well done, Mo. Welcome, Deborah, back to the stage. Deborah?
All right, who's this, Sarah? Deborah, excuse me. All right, Deborah, here's your category. It's called What You Haulin'? Facts and figures about the trucking industry. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. When was the Department of Transportation established?
1918.
How many commercial truck drivers are there in the United States?
1.5 million.
Of the 15.5 million trucks operating in the United States, how many are tractor trailers?
I'm sorry, repeat the question?
Of the 15.5 million trucks operating in the United States, how many are tractor trailers?
13.
What percentage of all freight transported annually in the United States is hauled by trucks?
75%.
How many miles did the U.S. transportation industry log in 2006?
1.5 million.
Time. All right, okay, there we go. All right, come on. All right, let's go this game.
All right, stand up,
There we
Moira.
go. Come on.
Brad right in the middle.
All right, Brad, you ready? Here we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Brad next to me. Let them stand next to each other. Brad next to me. Go ahead.
Category,
Go ahead, Jim, if you would.
Category What You Haulin'? When was the Department of Transportation established? Mo said.
1925.
And Deborah said.
1918.
Answer 1967.
Moira gets the point.
How many commercial truck drivers are there in the United States? Mo said.
150,000.
And Deborah.
1.5 million.
3.5 million.
Deborah ties the game.
Question number 3, of the 15.5 million trucks operating in the United States, how many are tractor trailers? And Mo said.
28?
How many?
She said 20. Well, he had 28. What'd you say, Mo?
Of the 15.5 million trucks operating in the United States, how many are tractor trailers? 20 million?
Oh, 20 million. Okay.
All right, Deborah said.
Okay. And then she said 13 million, Jim.
The answer is 2 million.
Deborah gets the point. She leads 2-1.
Question number 4. Question number 4. What percentage of all freight transported annually in the United States is hauled by trucks? Mo said.
65.
And Deborah.
29.
70%.
75. I'm sorry.
70%.
Well,
She said 75.
she said 75. Deborah, they split the point. She has a 1-point advantage over Mo.
Question number 5. How many miles did the U.S. transportation industry log in 2006? Mo said.
100 million?
And Deborah.
1.5.
The answer, 433 billion miles.
Moira gets the point. We have a tie game. Now we go to time.
Moira?
Moira did it in 48.69 seconds. Deborah, 37.79 seconds. Deborah, she advances. Jana Banana's up next. And Delcy goes up against Jana Banana. Delcy goes to the soundproof booth. Jana Banana, good luck.
All right, Banana, are you ready?
I'm ready, Jim.
Here's your category, Jana Banana. The category is called High Dome, Low Dome. I want you to guess the height of the famous domed buildings. These famous domed buildings in feet. All right, the height.
Okie dokie.
All right, you ready?
Do I have a range?
The height of these buildings, famed dome buildings. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. The Taj Mahal.
3,000 feet.
The Golden Dome at the University of Notre Dame.
All right, we'll say 200 feet.
The Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Come again?
The Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
300 feet.
St. Peter's Basilica in Rome.
70 feet.
The United States Capitol Building.
65 feet.
Time. All right, okay, Banana. Hey, big round for Banana. Hey, come on. Yeah, big round. Come on. Big round of applause.
All right,
Thank
Jana. Here we go, Delcy.
you. Who is this?
Delcy.
Delcy.
Delcy, right? Delcy. Here you go, Delcy.
All right, you can hear me, Delcy? Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hello.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
Here's your category. It's called High Dome, Low Dome. I want you to guess the height of these famous domed buildings in feet. All right? In feet.
Yep.
Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. The Taj Mahal.
250,
The Golden Dome at the University of Notre Dame.
175,
The Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
125,
St. Peter's Basilica in Rome.
210,
The United States Capitol Building.
250.
Time. All right, okay, all right. Big round. Yeah, big round of applause.
All right, Jana Banana, come on out.
Here we go. All right. High dome, low dome. Here we go. The height of these buildings, famed domed buildings, the Taj Mahal, Jana Banana said.
3,000 feet.
That is a tall building. And Delcy said.
250 feet.
The answer, 213 feet.
Delcy gets the point.
The Golden Dome at the University of Notre Dame. Jana Banana said.
200 feet.
Delcy.
175.
197.
Tie game, ladies and gentlemen.
The Mercedes-Benz Superdome, Jana Banana said.
300 feet.
Delsey.
125.
The answer, 678.
Jana Banana leads 2-1.
St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, Jana Banana said.
70 feet.
And Delsey said.
210 feet.
452 feet.
We have a tie game. 2-2. We go to our fifth and final question.
Number 5, the United States Capitol Building, Jana Banana said.
65 feet.
Delsey said.
250 feet.
The answer, 287 feet.
Delsey wins. Delsey. Congratulations, Delsey. Have a seat. Dennis, please make your way to the soundproof booth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we determine the person who doesn't advance a person, place, or thing. It's the person that does the worst and closest to the pin. We didn't plan that all 3 contestants against us were going to win. So, it's up to Mr. Jim Phillips to knock this guy out of the game. However, if he fails, then we'll add up the scores. But, boss, good luck.
You gotta put the whole bag in your mouth, Bob.
Oh, I need you. Thank you.
He's gotta wait. He's still chewing the Skittles. He's gotta wait. He's still chewing.
Take your time, boss. I got to find your questions.
He's still chewing. Wait, hold on. He's still chewing.
Yeah.
Still chewing. He's still chewing. We have to wait just a moment. He's still chewing. Hold on. This happens every day. Still chewing. Stand by. You ready, Pop?
You ready yet, boss? No?
He's gonna spit him in his hat.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Your pants are
Here we
still
go.
done. You good? You comfortable?
I'm ready.
Your category, once again, thanks to Brad, associate producer for Closest to the Pin. The category title is Factual Fill. Guess the ages of these celebrity fills. Okay?
I'm ready.
These fills, you have to guess their ages.
I'm ready.
Brad is recording your answers and keeping
Phil.
time. Are you ready, Brad? Mr. Phillips, I know you have a mouthful of Skittles. Please speak loud and clearly so Brad can hear your answers.
I will.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Phil Collins.
61.
Phil Donahue.
He is now 72.
Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh.
He is now 91.
Dr. Phil McGraw.
He is 58.
Phil Jackson, former NBA coach of the Lakers and Bulls.
He is now 69. 69.
Time. What'd you say, 69?
69.
All right, time. Good job. Yeah. Give it up for Mr. Phillips.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You didn't give him Skittles. We have to wait for Dennis to eat the Skittles too? All right, Dennis. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, Daddy-O. If you lose your game, you're done. And then we advance our 3 players for person, place, or thing, and then we have a wonderful evening and say goodbye to everyone. However, if you win, it makes it a lot tougher to score. So keep that in mind.
Let's make it tough.
The good news is, if you lose, you're getting a pair of tickets to Blue Man Group. Again, thanks to our friends at Universal City Walk who made this happen. Here we go. Are you ready, Dennis? Here is your category, sent by Brad. Factual fill. Guess the ages of these celebrity fills, okay? Celebrities named Phil, you guess their ages. You got it?
Yes.
Please speak loudly on your answers so Brad can record them. Are you ready, Brad? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Phil Collins.
57.
Phil Donahue.
79.
Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh.
84.
Dr. Phil McGraw.
62.
Phil Jackson, former NBA coach of the Lakers and Bulls.
61.
Time. You got the time there, Brad? If you would, Mr. Phillips, take your... you guys can eat Skittles in front of the stage. We're good. Factual Phil. Here we go. Phil Collins. Jim said 61. Dennis said 57. Phil Collins is 61 years old. Double points for Jim. Phil Donahue. Jim Phillips said 72. Dennis said 79. Phil Donahue is 76 years old. Dennis gets the point. Jim leads 2-1. Prince Philip, Queen Elizabeth's husband, survived a recent heart condition scare. Jim Phillips guessed 91. Dennis guessed 84. Prince Philip is 90 years old. Jim gets the point. It's 3-1. Jim Phillips in the lead over Dennis. His record on the line. Hey, boss, does this count towards your record? He's got a mouthful of Skittles. He can't answer. Here we go. Dr. Phil McGraw. Jim Phillips said 58. Dennis said 62. Who thinks Jim Phillips is correct? Who thinks Dennis has this one? Dr. Phil McGraw is 61. Dennis gets the point. Jim leads 3-2 over Dennis. Here we go to the fifth and final question. Phil Jackson, former coach of the Lakers, former coach of the Bulls, will not be the next coach of the Magic. Phil Jackson, Jim guessed 69 years old. Dennis guessed 61. Who thinks Jim Phillips is closer? Who thinks Dennis is closer? Jim Phillips said 69. Dennis said 61. Phil Jackson is 66. Jim Phillips is closer. Jim wins the game. 4-2.
Wow, I feel good.
Give it up for Dennis. Thank you, Dennis.
Who's your daddy? Yes, I am. That cat came to play. Now you can't run fast.
In a repeat of Phace The Phile 1, the only member of the Phillips Phile to be victorious and closest to the pin, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Phillips.
Close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and closest to the pin. Pin, pin, pin.
Give it up for Brad, ladies and gentlemen. He not only wrote those categories, he writes about 90% of the ones we use on the show as well. Thank you, Brad. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to determine our champion for the 2012 edition of Phace The Phile. Delcy, Deborah, Phil, please step up to your podiums. It's time for person, place, or thing. Ladies and gentlemen, person, place, or thing, Jim Phillips will go through all three categories. All three categories. We will go through a person, a place, and a thing, okay? There will be 5 clues on each. If you chime in and you get it wrong, you will lose 10 points, okay? If you get it on the first clue, you get 100 points. If you get it on the second clue, it's worth 75 points. The third clue is 50 points. The fourth clue is 25 points. And the fifth clue, it's worth 10 points. So the earlier you get the right answer, the more points you get. Okay? Minus 10 points for an incorrect answer. Chime in when you want to guess. Person, place, or thing. We begin with a person. Mr. Phillips, take it away.
Clue number 1, a person. Are you ready, contestants? Here you go. Clue number 1, born on March 2nd, 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts. Born on March 2nd, 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts.
This is for 100 points. No guess?
Let's move on to clue number 2. A person, his birthday has been adopted as the annual date for National Read Across America Day.
His birthday has been adopted for the annual date for the National Read Across America Day.
Dr. Seuss.
That is correct.
Dr. Seuss is the correct answer. That is worth 75 points for Delsey.
Let's move on to place.
Now we're going to place.
Are you ready, contestants? Clue number 1, a place. Technically, this place is a district that was incorporated in 1903. This place is a district that was incorporated in 1903.
For 100 points, a district incorporated in 1903 for 100 points. Any guesses?
Clue number 2. Clue number 2, it has a population of around 123,000 people, and it's only 25 square miles in area.
Go with. District of Columbia.
District of Columbia is her guess.
That is incorrect.
So sorry. Minus 10.
Clue number 3. The stars can be seen clearly without the need for a telescope.
The stars can be seen clearly without the need for a telescope. That is your 50-point clue. No guesses?
Here we go. Number 4, it's all in the name of the Rip Ride Rocket roller coaster here at Universal Studios.
Yes, sir.
Hollywood.
That is correct.
Hollywood is the correct answer.
Hollywood.
25 points for Phil. 25, 75 for Delsey, minus 10 for Deborah. Deborah, you are not out of it yet because in the thing category, the first clue is worth 100 points.
Are
Good
you
luck.
ready? A thing, here we go. Founded on June 14th, 1971 by Peter Morton and Isaac Tigret, or Tigret. Founded on June 14th, 1971 by Peter Morton and Isaac Tigret.
Minus 10 for you, sir. Clue 2, sir.
Here we go. Clue number 2. You ready, contestants? Clue number 2. Founded in London, there are now 150 located in 53 countries. Founded in London, there are now 150 located in 53 countries.
Phil.
Biodomes. Biodomes.
Biodomes is his guess.
That is incorrect.
Sorry, Phil.
Are you ready for clue number 3? Clue number 3, now owned by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Company headquarters are in Orlando.
Casinos? Who knows? I have no idea.
Sears is Deborah's guess. Sears.
No, I said casinos.
No,
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Casinos.
Casinos? You're going to have to be more specific than casinos.
Hard Rock Casinos?
I'm sorry?
Hard Rock Casinos?
Two first words? Hard Rock. She says Hard Rock.
Who knows?
I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to say Hard Rock Cafe. We'll give it to you.
Hard Rock, ladies
You
and
said Hard
gentlemen.
Rock.
Deborah gets the point.
There we go.
And that is it. And we look, and Delsey is our winner.
Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Phil. He gets a pair of tickets to see Blue Man Group. Deborah gets a pair of tickets to see Blue Man Group. Give it up for Delsey. She gets tickets to Blue Man Group and a $100 gift card to Latin Quarter. Delsey, you are our Phace The Phile 2 champion. Congratulations. And I believe Eddie the Shaman has a presentation for you.
You are now the proud owner of an official Philips Phile talking stick. You could do the talking. You won. Let's give her a shaka. 3, 2, 1.
Shaka!
She wants a drink. Can we get her a drink?
All right, let's give a big round of applause once again to Delsey for the winner of Phace The Phile 2. You have a talking stick and a nice certificate that you can hang up in the office or at home. Congratulations once again. Thank you, everybody, for taking part in Phace The Phile 2. And I hope next year, Phace The Phile 3.